Yo, peace to the gods, peace to the earths, man. All right, so, yo, this is the reason why Velvet. This is what happened with Velvet right here, bro. This is so all that propaganda shit, all that shit Velvet been spitting to y'all is some bullshit. This is the reason why Velvet left and Velvet feel the way she feel. This is where, like I said, Velvet was allegedly Velvet was not fucking before she went out there. Allegedly, Nature Boy broke her cherry. So allegedly, she's so in love with this man. But this is the reason why Velvet doing what she's doing now. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Stop believing the hype. Don't believe the hype, y'all. Black people, stop being so fucking dumb. Stop being so fucking what's that word? Stop being so fucking easily misled, man. Y'all being easily misled to this stupid ass shit, and all Velvet doing is using this to make money off y'all. This motherfucker, this bitch got goddamn oils, hair care products, and y'all sending this dumbass bitch money. Man, y'all stupid, man. But this is the reason why Velvet started flipping. This is the reason right here. Let me show y'all.
To survive in nature, the male and the female mammal has to raise a child together, and if he's doing his nature at the same time.
Hold on, let me show. Back up to this.
So the number one nature of a man is to spread his seed and be fruitful and multiply. For his seed to survive in nature, the male and the female mammal has to raise a child together. And if he's doing his nature at the same time, that means polygamy. That means he's spreading his seed with multiple women. These multiple women need him there to help to raise the children with him, right? So that's why we were polygamous in the beginning and when we were natural indigenous people. But we're not indigenous no more, man. These women don't need you, they have the government. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have a man. Like, that's not true. When I say need you, I mean need, not what. What?
I'm talking about the evolution of polygamy, like why polygamy started, like the evolution of it, like why men decided to be polygamous, like how they introduced polygamy into the community. It wasn't necessarily because they wanted to spread their genes. Like that's not true. Like there's arguments.
That's the realest nature of a man. Like I don't care what dude showed you or where you came.
Ain't nobody showed it to. I looked into it because I wanted to understand.
Go ahead, teach me. Go ahead, teach me some shit. Go ahead. I want to hear this shit. This is new. This is live effect. Teach us some shit. Like, where did polygamy come from? Please help me out.
Polygamy was introduced into communities because of certain women who weren't married. Certain women weren't married, and they couldn't get married because that's just that was their circumstance. So to give the woman a life and to give her value, men took on other women and had children with them, and then that's how.
Yeah, no doubt. I feel like that can happen in certain societies. No doubt. I feel like that would happen in certain societies. So would monogamy in certain civilizations in certain environments. No doubt. I don't agree with that there were circumstances where that might have happened. But that ain't where it comes from. You feel what I'm saying? Polygamy is a man's nature in the sense that a man is here to spread his seed by nature. No matter what environment you put him in, his nature is to be fruitful and multiply. Whether you say a man is monogamous or not. You can say this environment says monogamy. A man's nature still is going to be achieved. It's just his nature. It don't matter where you, and even in that polygamous situation you had in the village, right? There was still niggas cheating. I guarantee you, because it's a man's nature to spread his genes. And a woman want to fertilize them eggs. So I'm trying to tell you on a primitive state, I'm trying to tell you on a natural state, you're right. There was probably societies and circumstances where there had to be polygamy in that state where men had to take on a woman because she needed to be taken on. Absolutely. I'm talking about primitively as animals. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about, I'm talking before that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about what we will always be. And I want my daughter to know this, and I want people to understand the nature of a man is to spread his seed and multiply. Now we can, depending on the environment or society, alter that. We can genetically modify that, right? We can say in this environment it's better that we be monogamous so that we can, you know what I'm saying?
Yo. And yo, and this is what they all ran. This is what all y'all black women ran over there for. Y'all ran over there so y'all could be in. This man telling y'all in 2020. But this man been doing this, been preaching this polygamy shit. When y'all first started going over there years ago. This nature boy shit probably about 65. This shit got to be about, this nigga been doing this shit for like 6 years now. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing, man. Polygamy, from my understanding of polygamy was started because of wars. Like I thought my understanding of polygamy was the men were going to fight in wars. Like war, like even in the fucking Civil War and shit, men were fighting in wars. Not shit. I mean, let's go back. But anyway, men were fighting in wars. Just like in tribes, men were fighting in tribes and in wars. And they were dying. Men were dying, getting killed and fighting in the wars and the tribal wars and whatever. So the women was like it was outnumbered women. It was like hella women. And women were having babies. And men just kept on, was going to fight wars to protect their land, and they was dying. So the women had to, the women had to stay in the house with the brothers, the uncles, the dads, and that's how they became married to the family. It was a family thing at first. Like say for instance, I go fight in the war. And I get killed. My brother to keep the family blood, if my wife had a baby by me, to keep the family blood, my wife would fuck my brother and have a baby by my brother, my uncle, my dad, or somebody else to keep the blood. See, back then women were really, really big on bloodline. Bloodline was a fucking big thing back then. So this is what that was about. It was about keeping the bloodline. And then what happened was, after that shit, motherfuckers was just dying. Men were just being killed off so bad to where incest started. When motherfuckers was fucking their kids to keep the bloodline. But yeah, that's what's up.